It's at the wall. Trying to get there in time. Left fielder, Kapusta. She'll throw it in. And a double. So a double after a long, deep drive to left field by Fernandez of the Wildcats, and they're on the board. Again, on the plate at least, they're at the bag at second, Fernandez. And up next now will be Riley Thomas, the pitcher, number 10 for the Wildcats. Comets are still up by 2 here at Millbrook Exchange Park. This is their home field for their softball. Just down the road from the Millbrook High School. Pitch coming in by Ranger. It's inside. They'll call ball on that one. So 1-0 on the count for Thomas. Riley Thomas, the pitcher again for the Wildcats. 2-0 the score. Wildcats knock one to right field. Can they get there in time? Catch made! And there's an out at first. Great catch by number 20 of right fielder Kaylin Kyle for the Comets. And now we're one away. Still a runner on second with Fernandez. And this will now bring one out for the Wildcats at the bottom of the first. And now Addison Belcher, the center fielder, number 1, will come in to hit for the Wildcats now at the plate. Stepping out of it there. Still the runner at first. Ranger on the mound, checking her player. Catcher Chloe Strickland giving her the signal. Number 1 swinging at it. Still on the top of the first. It is a 2-run lead, a 2-0 here at the bottom of the first here. Comets got 2 runs scored by Kapusta and Bossman in the first inning. You have Fernandez, the catcher, Abigail Fernandez, number 3 for the Wildcats after a double hit the left field, advancing to second. And a walk now for Belcher. She'll advance to first. Third base lady, Misty Houston up now. Number 8, Misty Houston for the Wildcats, and she'll step in. So runners now for the Wildcats at first and second. Still 1 out. Bottom of the first inning. Comets are up by 2. And the pitch and a swing to right field. Deep. Kylie throws in, catch it on the tag. And she's safe. She'll advance to third. Fernandez will. And a run now for the bases loaded for the Wildcats. Fernandez to third. Thomas to second. Houston, we have a problem. She's at first. And here comes Ellie Barron, the shortstop, number 6, to hit and try to make it a 4-run lead to 2. So again now, number 6, Ellie Barron, the shortstop, coming in now. The bases are loaded for the Wildcats. 2-run lead the Comets have, but it could be evaporating here. Fernandez looking to be the first one to strike first. And there's a strike called. So 1-1 on the count. Swing and a drive left field deep. Catch made there by the Comets of Jaden Kapusta. Coming in for home. Settling for third. Safe at third. Number 3, Abigail Fernandez, the catcher, will advance to home plate. And it is a 2-1 lead here in the bottom of the first. Bottom of the first, 2 outs for the Wildcats. Score just made by Fernandez, the catcher. Number 3 for the Wildcats, and now it's a 2-1 lead. Runners are on second and third. Settling in now for the pitch. Again, number 12 of Tiana Ragland. Tiana Ragland, first base player. Playing first base. Tiana Ragland on the count. Ball 1. This pitch coming in from Ranger. Comets again at 15-2 on the year. This is going to be a good matchup. Remember, the Millbrook Wildcats are actually a 4A school. The Clayton Comets are out of the Greater News 3A division. And a swing and a grounder to right field. Throwing it out. That will deliver to the side, wrap things up, and they keep stuff ducked down to 1 run. So, wrapping up the first inning, Comets have 2. Fernandez comes back and strikes with a single, and they are down by 1 score. It's 2-1. Top of the second coming up in a moment here on the CRN Sports Network. We'll be back in just a moment after our radio timeout here in Raleigh, North Carolina. You're tuned in to the voice of the Comets, CRN Sports Network, and crnsports.org.
Coming soon, the new wave of hydration and energy drink HIQ. This new product is all natural with no caffeine and gives you a major boost of hydration and energy. No twitching effect or crashing like the old energy drinks. You can visit our website at www.liquidhiq.com or Twitter at HiQ2015 to learn more about this amazing energy drink. What is your level?
Live your life and just let go. If you try, then you will know.
Carolina Security Consultants is your residential security consultants leader. Our security assessment is custom tailored for each project. Give Danny a call, 336-312-5326. Make sure to tell them 3 and Out sent you.
I'm a student athlete, which means I'm still learning.
I'm still growing.
I'm getting important lessons about perseverance, teamwork,
determination, respect, and dedication through playing sports at my school.
Mom, Dad, Coach. In a few years,
I'll probably forget a lot of the details, but I won't forget the lessons I learned
from the way you act towards my teammates,
coaches, referees, and other fans.
What kind of lesson do you want me to learn? I'm watching.
Sportsmanship, together we make the right call.
This message has been brought to you by the North Carolina High School Athletic Association.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
2-1 the score now as we get ready to go to the top of the second inning. Wesley Outland back here with you, Fox Sports and MAV TV, so CRN coverage of Millbrook and Clayton in softball. And a nice deep shot double, and she will be safe at second. Number 33, Sarah Moore, first base lady there, getting a nice shot to left field deep, and she will advance with a double to second plate. Jenna Diaz will now step in, the DH, designated pitcher for the Comets, number 4. Jenna Diaz will step in, letting Ranger take a rest from hitting. And a wild pitch, and here comes the opportunity now for number 33 of Moore to advance now to third. She will, so a steal. And the Comets, just like that, ready to come back and pounce on the Wildcats here. Jenna Diaz, and this pitch coming in, calls a strike on that one. Strike on Diaz here. 4A and 3A teams playing. Clayton out in front by 1. Another strike call. That's strike 2, so it's 2-2 on the count. On deck now for the Comets will be the top of the rotation. Bossman, she got the first run in. She'll swing and strike 3. Strike 3 out on number 4 of Diaz. 1 out now for the Comets. Runner at third with Moore. And this one I'll bring up the top of the rotation now. Hitting for the second time. Scoring for the first time in the first inning. Center fielder, Kenzie Bossman, number 3. Got the first points of the game for the Comets. And they have 2-1 lead. Fernandez of the Wildcats came in and got a single in the top or bottom of the first inning, and now it's a 2-1 game as we're in the top of the first with top of the second with one out for the Comets. Wild pitch coming in and thinking better of it will be Moore. She'll stay in play, surrender at third. Possum on the plate will not advance to home plate. They quickly throw it back in, and we'll have another count now with a strike on Bossman. The pitch coming in. Another inside one, ball called. On deck will be Jaden Kapusta, the left fielder. She got a run in the first inning as well. It's a 2-1 game here, top of the second, with Comets and Wildcats softball. Swing deep left field. Couldn't get there in time. It backtracked to the fence off the Millbrook sign. Here comes Moore. She'll come in and score. And a double scored now for Bossman. She'll advance to the second bag. And a nice double there for the Comets. And it's now a 3-1 game. So Bossman now with 2 points in the game scored for her. Kapusta now allowing her chance to hit. She'll knock one grounder, and she'll go out at first. So an out at first on Kapusta. And that'll be 2 outs now on the Comets. Up next now, we'll bring number 20 of Kaylin Kyle, the right fielder, number 20, to hit for the Comets. Runner still on third with Bossman coming in and scoring earlier. She's looking to come to try to score again here. Moore just got a run, so it's a 3-1 lead. Bossman trying to now get her second point of the game. So a runner at third, and the pitch coming in. Wild one. Had to back out of that one on number 20 of Kaylin Kyle, the right fielder. On deck for the Comets will be Delana Eves, the shortstop, number 17 for the Comets. Comets are up now 3-1, top of the first, with now 2 outs on the Comets. Pitch coming in. Swings one deep center. It's going to go to the back of the fence. Making the catch, the right fielder for the Wildcats of Emma Mooney, number 5, and that will wrap up the sign. 1 run scored by Moore, Sarah Moore, the 33 first base lady, and the Comets are now up 3-1 over the Wildcats as we go to the bottom of the second. We'll be back with more. This is Comet Softball on the CRN Sports Network and crnsports.org after our radio timeout.
Some energy drinks want to scare you. Some even want to bully you around. And the others, they're just blowing smoke. Packed with vitamins B3, B5, B6, and B12, the new HiQ energy drink comes available in 4 exciting flavors. Skyberry Fusion, Apple, Coconut Fruit Punch, and Lemon Lime. Natural caffeine, no preservatives, no crash, no bull. HiQ energy drink. Wings are for birds.
Now back to live coverage on the CRN Sports Network.
Back out here at Millbrook Exchange Park, just adjacent to the Millbrook High School where the Wildcats play. They celebrated their spring break Easter holiday last week. The Comets are in the middle of enjoying their week off for the holidays this week. And it is our debut of Comet Softball on the CRN Sports Network because of all the crazy schedules that me and Trey Snodd have with everything from NASCAR and all the other announcing obligations I have going on. We covered baseball over the weekend, just last week, covered that tournament. Clayton being the runner-up to the tournament over the South Johnston Trojans last night in the Easter Invitational. And now, of course, we got coverage for you the next 2 days of Comet Softball on the road as the Comets today are again hosted by the Millbrook High School Wildcats of Raleigh, North Carolina. And tomorrow, we've got a doubleheader for you in Rocky Mount, North Carolina, as the Southern Nash Firebirds host the Comets for a doubleheader you do not want to miss. It's going to be a good one. Airtime at 4 and 6 p.m. Eastern Time on the CRN Sports Network and CRNsports.org tomorrow.